Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. How are you today? I don't remember doing a reading for you before, but I do so many I forget names. So anyway, I'd like to explain real quick kind of how this works. I see, hear, feel, sense, know. They talk to me, but they also show me pictures, and I call it spiritual charades. I try to describe the picture the best I can. They never waste a message. There is always a reason for whatever they say or show. So if it doesn't make any sense now, keep it in mind because you'll either see it later, remember it later, or somebody else will validate it for you later. Go, oh, I know what she's talking about. This is not an exact science. Sometimes you have to stretch it outside the box a little bit. She won't give me all the details. She'll give me just enough so hopefully you know what she's referring to. Details are none of our business. She's coming in here humming a song. So far I don't recognize it. Okay, now I'm hearing zip. That's not what she was humming though. This is not what she was humming. But now I'm hearing zippity doo dah, zippity day. My oh my, what a wonderful day. I think that was Jiminy Cricket on Disney or something like that. So I don't know what she's referring to there. There'll be a couple things hopefully she'll do that she's going to try to validate that it's her. So you know for sure we're talking to her. So it could refer to something back when you were. She's talking about donuts. Donuts. Special donuts. It's like there's a box of donuts and there's one special one. So I don't know if she used to go get donuts and you had to have a special one or she had to have a special one. Okay. And also apple pie. So I'm just assuming that she made apple pie. The smell of apple pie fresh out of the oven. The smell of donuts fresh out of the oven. Those will be signs from her. They love to do smells, sounds, electronics because it's easy for them to do. If you put a big boulder in the middle of your living room and ask them to move it, that's probably not going to happen. These are things that they can do easily to let you know that they're still around. Whenever she gives you one of those signs, validate her, acknowledge her, tell her you love her, and ask her to bring you more if you want more. That's your free will choice, whether you want her to bring more or not. She says she is trying to let you know that she's with you. There's no warning involved. There's no reason other than she just wants you to know. She says, I just want her to know I still love her. She's showing like rocking a baby. She must have rocked you when you were little. I loved you from the moment I set eyes on you. You are a special child. You just don't realize it. You just don't accept it. Now she's showing. Sorry, they make my head itch. Their energy when they get close makes me itch like I got head lice. She's showing these big furry house slippers, like a lot of fur on them, like big fluffy. I don't know if you gave her a pair of these. She wore a pair of these all the time. Maybe were her favorite. She's not saying why she's showing these. You might also hear the sound of these house slippers walking across your floor. I usually ask them, don't do scary stuff. Then people think their house is haunted. They don't realize it's just grandma. They think they've got a demon in the house. And most of the time when I go to cleanse somebody's house, it's just grandma or grandpa hanging around usually. Too many TV shows make us think different. Something about circling around. Is she talking about circling around? It's, okay, I'm not sure what she's trying to show. It's like there's something in the middle. I'm not sure if it's you or an object, and circling around. But so far, and there's an actual arrow on it. There's an arrow on the end of it, and it goes. Let's say this is a clock. It goes like from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock, and the arrow's still pointing to go around, but it's stuck there. It's like it's stopped. She says, ran out of gas. I've never seen it shown like this, so I'm not sure what she's trying to get at. So, were you on a path and you just kind of bleh, just kind of bleh for a while, kind of stopped, not moving ahead like you need to be? Proceed with caution. It's about proceed with caution. It's this like this not some big warning. Not like there's some tragedy coming. It's not what she's talking about. So if you were moving towards a goal, something you want, some learning, some job, so whatever it is, and you were moving towards it and your feet have gone bleh, because that's the way she's making me feel with this arrow. It's time for you to kind of push past that point and move to from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock, if that makes sense. It has nothing to do with time. It's just the way I'm trying to describe it. Some of these things they show are hard to describe to get their message across. That's all it is. She's calling you Twinkle Toes. Well, maybe she's calling herself Twinkle Toes. Something about Twinkle Toes, and it's like she's got ballerina slippers on. Actually, toe shoes, ballerina toe shoes. And there's little like stars and stuff coming off. They're like sparkling. Don't know if you took dancing lessons. She did. I don't know where she's going with the toe shoes and all the sparkles and pretties, and she wants you to know she loves you. Always will. Grandma says she's always ready to give you a hug. So whenever you're feeling like you need a little pick-me-up, call on her. Ask her to give you a hug. Ask her to bring you some of her love energy. Sometimes I felt it so strong that it just made me want to cry, because it's so beautiful the way they can send it through. You might actually feel a hug, and it could feel like a warmth wherever they're hugging you. It could feel like a tingling goosebumps. I never know how somebody else is going to receive the energy, because we all feel it different. Could feel like a little pressure up against you when you ask for it. She says caring is sharing. Caring is sharing. Share yourself to the world. I'm not sure what she's referring to. Again, she says caring is sharing. Yeah. Okay. It's the second time this week somebody's pulled my eyes to my little heart. I found this in the parking lot. It broke off of somebody's something, and I opened the door to my truck to get out, and there it was laying right there. I knew it was a sign. I knew who it was from. So when you start finding little heart-shaped things, it won't look exactly like this. It could be a heart-shaped leaf. It could be like my friend found a piece of coral and it was shaped in a heart. She sent me a picture of it. It could be anything that you happen to glance could be walking through the store and kind of feel your head pulled to the side, like, okay, what? And if you get that feeling, it's like you feel like you need to look that way. Not that you're just looking around, but you feel like you need to look a certain way. Pay attention. There's something there. There's something there. So whenever you find the little hearts, and they'll be in random places, validate her, acknowledge her, tell her you love her, and ask her to bring you more. And she will. She loves you very much. She says she feels this from you. She feels your heart. She feels your love. Again, she says you're special. You need to, well, she says admit it. Okay, she's referring to somebody as Baby Ruth. Or I know her name is Ruth. She's referring to somebody as Baby Ruth. Oh, she's singing the song, but I can't catch it. Pack up your troubles in an old kit bag. Ooh, there's a song like from way back even before my time. Something like that. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, so she's singing Pack Up Your Troubles in Your Old Kit Bag, K-I-T bag, and Smile, Smile, Smile by the Andrews Sisters. That's like back in World War II. That's even before my time. That's a really oldie but goodie. I guess goodie. Go play it. Go YouTube it. Google the lyrics, whatever you want to do, however you want to do it. She's singing that to you. And as she's showing the bag, okay, like she's holding a suitcase. So what I've been taught is you take a bag, take a suitcase. That's your baggage, your baggage. You visualize putting all of your troubles, all of your baggage, all of the things that's dragging you and holding you, maybe holding you at that 6 o'clock. Put those things in that bag. Set it down somewhere and leave it. An angel will come and get it. Leave it, walk away from it, visualize it. It's an energy thing. And she says, and smile, smile, smile. So she's giving you a tip how to let go of some of that baggage that you're hanging on to that you don't need. You may not even realize it. So just visualize yourself putting, say, okay, I was angry at my friend yesterday. I'm going to put that in there. You'll be surprised the other things that'll follow after you do 2 or 3 of them. It wasn't here but a few years ago when I started all this work. I found out there was things from when I was 5 years old. Look how old I am. That thought I'd gotten rid of, but nope, I stuffed it. All I did was stuff it. Had to get rid of it. Had to let go of it. Had to pass it on. Let the angels transmute the energy. She says you've held on to it long enough. It's time to let it go. So whatever that is, or those are, she's singing the song again. Pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. She's kind of swaying to the music. She's calling you dearie. Now we stink at names and nicknames, so you might have to stretch that name out of the box if there was a nickname she called you, or maybe she just called everybody dearie. She says, let it go. It's the best thing for you. So, okay. So as far as, is she trying to let you know she's around? Yes. And most of them do. Most of them try to let you know when they pop in. But a lot of times I'll see them stand in a corner and it's like they're afraid to come forward because they don't want to scare the person in the house or, again, make them think there's a demon or ghost in their house. So ask her. Ask her, give her permission to step forward, to be around. It's your free will choice, yes or no. It's up to you. So Tell her she's welcome if that's what you choose. With that, she's going to leave. She's throwing rose petals on the ground, so watch for rose petals no matter where you're at. Watch for like a rose petal just laying in a random place. It could even be on the floor in Walmart. You know, one of them could fall off and be on the floor in front of you. But she's holding up one flower by itself, and it's not a rose. It's shaped kind of like a daisy, but it's solid yellow. The center, the leaves, or the petals, everything is solid yellow, but it's kind of got the little, I don't know what kind of flower I would call it. But anyway, it's shaped like a daisy with the little petals sticking out, you know, around it. At least that's the way she's showing it. So anyway, it could be just an all yellow flower, and this is just the way she's portraying it. So watch for those. Or maybe you've given her some of those. Maybe you took something to her resting place that's like that. And she's acknowledging it. She says, I love you very much, dearie. And be happy. Again, she says, when you need that smile, call on me. I will help. You'd be amazed at what they can do from the other side. That isn't creepy. Okay. Much love to you, my dear. She's taking her single flower and she's leaving. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. Later.